Hey everybody, it's Zayna. It's been like a month since I've really been on here, at least for my hair update. This update is for the Depakote thing. I only stayed on there for about 6 days because it was kind of making me feel like how Cool was making me feel, but at the same time it was wearing off and like not really working. And I didn't feel like up in a dose or anything like that. I wasn't a big fan of it. It wasn't working for me for the problems I had, which was I have schizoaffective disorder, bipolar type. Um, so let's get into it. This is the symptoms I got after the day one video. I had acne. It was pretty not bad, but I got a bumpy face, little red bumps. Not whatever. I still have some remnants of it. But after the bumps and the acne went away, my skin became really clear. And it's been clearer than it's been probably all year. I didn't have much of an appetite. I would eat once a day and I would be fine. Barely ate what the meal was. I had hot flashes as well, and it would get really cold out of nowhere, but then I would get hot. But I think I always have that problem because I'm anemic, but I just felt like it was more extreme on that. Let's see. Heavy limbs, and I also had dry skin. So after my skin cleared up, it was just kind of dry, like in the T-zone, like really bad. I had heavy limbs, meaning like when I would drive, my arms would be like really heavy and I didn't really feel like turning the wheel. Let's see. Or lifting my leg real high. I had diarrhea, a lot throughout the whole time I was taking it. I was really angry and I would hold grudges against the people I was angry at, and I would actually plan on killing them, but not really carry it out. I mean, well, maybe I think I thought about carrying it out. That's why when I was on Seroquel, I had to stop taking it. I just had to do it because I was bad. So I also put triggered psychosis next to that. Let's see. I also had euphoria, and I don't know what I put right next to that, but yeah, I would have this euphoric feeling. When I wasn't angry, I would have a euphoric feeling, and it was just like, it was like being high without actually doing the drug. Not meaning the pill, but you know, like recreational drugs. I also got really over emotional. Now, as I read these symptoms to you, this is as it progresses. Days. Sorry. Dennis is here and he's with TJ. Yeah, I got really over emotional. I had really crazy dreams. I slept a lot, and I got tater tots, if you know what I mean. Tater tots. Around 1 week. It wasn't very noticeable. It just felt firmer, I guess. I'm speaking like that because my brother's here. I want to be not politically correct, but you know, a little bit censored. It's my little bro. Nausea that wakes me up. Yep, I woke up and I just felt like throwing up, so I thought I was pregnant, so I had to go buy a lot of pregnancy tests. But I wasn't. So basically I felt like I was on a pill, but I was really angry. Yeah, I felt like I was on the pill. Did it help with my symptoms? No. That's why I need to stop taking it. Also, it's hard on your liver. So that was my review for that. Now I take Risperdal, which is my heaven send. I love it. I took it before in high school. I took it 8 days after Depakote. But then I took the Depakote in the morning, and then not Depakote in the morning. I took the Depakote in the morning, and then I took the Risperdal that night around 10 o'clock. And Both of them, we'll do a comparison. Both of them, my pee stunk so bad and it was really cloudy. And I was scared that something was going on with my liver because that's what the Depakote does. It just kind of ruins your liver. But yeah, I stopped that. And I also had something on the Depakote was that I would sit down. I guess you could say also for Risperdal, but more with the Depakote as it got out of my system or whatever. Like, I would sit down and then immediately I would feel those tingles, like when you sit on your, I don't know, sit on, like you cut the circulation off. That's how that's how I would feel when I would sit down. So that's really weird. This ball's ignoring me. Okay, I had really crazy dreams on Depakote, and now we're gonna go on to Risperdal. Take it at 10 at night. I felt drowsy an hour after I took it. I felt a little bit off. That's ketchup, y'all. I ain't farting. My brother's making a sandwich. I just felt kind of a little bit off, like a little bit dumb. My brother also took this medication for his autism. I usually slept all day. And this is like, as it starts to work through me, I don't feel as drowsy. Now it actually keeps me up at night. So I have to take a sleeping pill with it. I also take 0.5 milligrams of Risperdal. And I think I need to get the dose up because I don't feel as good now. Day 2, mania, but it was controlled. I was more inspired. I had less drug and alcohol cravings, no withdrawals from, drugs, I guess, because I used to self-medicate. Euphoria, buzz in the head. I feel that behind my eyes. It's like if you ever, recreationally done something, if you know what I mean. You would feel that feeling behind your eye. And it's just that, I don't know. I don't know how to explain. That's why your eyes go squinty, I guess. Usually felt like, okay, when I took Seroquel, I felt like there was a wall there, and I would just be, observing things, from behind that clear wall. But this time, Risperdal broke that wall, and I actually feel more connected to people. I feel more connected even to my family that I have in years, since maybe I was a teenager. And that was 2 years ago, but, when I was in middle school and stuff, I'm just more involved. I care. And that's so weird. And I actually feel like I'm actually here and not, away. I usually just feel away. Less grudges. I want to be friends with everybody. And that's what I really liked about it. I was really uppity, not uppity, but I don't know the word for it, real upbeat and just happy. But I also, when I got mad, which was rare, I got really, really angry, and I don't want to say it was worse than syrup. Well, it was worse, yes. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like Depakote anger made me really, really mad. Seroquel anger made me say things that I didn't want to say that were mean. But Depakote really, though, I felt really angry on that. But I just felt angry, more passionate. I just felt feelings, I felt more feelings than I usually do. And when I was on the scale of anger, it would just tip. It would tip over. I would cry when I'm angry on this stuff. I woke up with, after 3 days, I woke up with not huge tater tots, more firm tater tots. And I'm talking about, I felt, I said nicer. I'm getting insomnia, that euphoric feeling. What's it say? Worst morning breath ever. Yeah, my breath stank. Not now, though. Nausea, but not as bad as it was on Depakote. I got mad energy and ideas from the the Risperdal. We're still talking about Risperdal. And the sunlight really hurts my eyes. It bothers me. I prefer everything to be a little bit dark. That's why the light's kind of dim. It kind of bothers me when I drive. I also feel like my depth perception is kind of off. Okay, I'm back, you guys. I had to make my pizza was done, and I made a pizza. And I'm gonna have a crunch bar with it. Okay, so my depth perception was off, meaning like when I drive, I can't determine how far away those cars are, which is kind of scary. So I drive slower, which I should be doing anyway. I drive better than I have ever drove in my life, which is saying a lot. And it just feels good to be like the only positive person in a group instead of the most negative person, because now I'm telling everybody it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. And that's what I wanted to hear from other people, because I was so down in the dumps. But I think I'm just gonna save that for another video, because I have to record about maybe 2 videos today, 2 other ones, and I just wanted to make this short so people don't get bored. But one thing that I will add is that since I was taking it at night and it was making me like really drowsy, I mean not drowsy, really like after a while it was making me like I wasn't able to sleep, insomnia, which I said earlier, and I decided to like, okay, I took it like let's say if, for example, I took it last night, and then I skipped one, and let's just say I skipped a dose so I can switch it to a different time, like 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. or something like that. I had with a withdrawal, and I did not like it at all. I felt violent anger, and I was really, like, for real, like, really angry anger. And I wanted to, like, really hurt my husband, like, okay, like, I'm putting him through a lot of stuff, and I feel bad about it. But this was, like, a really bad anger. I took it in the AM around day 6, and I couldn't feel it, and I still can't feel it anymore after I missed that night dose, after I just took it in the morning. It's been maybe 2 days. I'm just gonna assume that it's just gonna build up again, or if it doesn't build up, then I have to go to the doctor so he can give me increase my dose. I was told that I'm not supposed to double up. Plus, it's kind of a waste of money, because even I don't have a prescription. I mean, insurance. So I had to find those little insurance cards, and even those weren't really helping. The lady at CVS really helped, because she put enough medical cards or whatever in there, or found the right one, and it dropped down to 50. So I don't know how much Depakote costs. I mean Risperdal, but I don't know. Depakote was way cheaper though. So right now I can't really feel it. Not much of an appetite. Chronic frustration and no motivation. I just felt like dying. Like I would just sit in my car, like I know I have to go somewhere, but I would just sit there in the driveway, not moving, and not even really thinking, just mad. Lord. Okay, but yeah, that's my review of those. I'm back on Risperdal, taking it back at nighttime around 10 o'clock. I think I'm gonna perhaps move it a little bit earlier, maybe about 9. But I think 10 is okay. I'm just hoping that it will just come back to how I was feeling before. Oh, there it is. Dennis scared me for a minute. But yeah, that was my review of Depakote versus Risperdal. Risperdal is the only thing that really seems to help me right now, and it's quite affordable. Yeah. I'm not gonna do any more updates really about Risperdal. I feel like I thought it was making me fat, because it was giving me boobs and stuff, but it turns out I was wearing the wrong bra size, and that's not the only reason. My boobs are growing, not suited for work or whatever. I shouldn't have said that in the beginning, but because it raises your prolactin level, which kind of scares me because I read that it causes tumors in your pituitary gland or your third eye. So I don't know, like the side effects makes me not want to take the medication, but I just rather be happy. And that's what my next video is going to be about after this one. Well, after I put up my hair video. Wait, no. I think I'll just talk about why I'd rather be medicated. And then I'm going to make my hair video. So that's all for now. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry that's so long. Thank you for sticking with me. And that's pretty much it. It's been good. Happy holidays, Happy New Year, and Merry Christmas and all that. Peace out. And bless you all.